Hello everyone, Kenoki here, and today we find ourselves for the second game between Szalami and Snoopa. This is part of the Golden League 2 qualifier, that's why you have the little logo at the top of your screen right there. And we're gonna see Snoopa versus Szalami. Szalami is gonna play the Ottoman in the red on the left side of the map. Snoopa is gonna play the English on the right side of the map in cyan, and we are on Basin. Basin, very aggressive map, characterized by those stealth forests on the side, making it pretty hard to actually control the sides. Very few resources in the middle. Most of the resources are on the sides once again. And I really like this map because once again, it's an open map, but with defined feature. For example, I'm not a huge fan of Saudi Arabia because there is no real how to say vibe to the map. But this map has a vibe. It's very aggressive, and I really like it. Basically, if you want to push your opponent, you usually have to go through the middle because that's the easiest way to push an opponent. Okay, it's to go through the middle because that's the shortest path towards your opponent. But the resources are on the side. So it makes it so either you go for the middle, either you go for the side, but you cannot pressure both your opponent's economy and his base at once, which make for very interesting game in which the aggressor always has to choose. Do I pressure my opponent's base and try to finish the game, or do I go on the sides and try to basically suffocate my opponent? So it's really good map. As you can tell, we also have a safe secret side on each side, which make for a little extra resources into the game for both players, which once again promotes a very aggressive play. So I really like the map. As well, there is some trading on the map, but the trading, it is gonna force you into going once again on the sides and expose you. So I love the map. I really love the map, as you can tell. So this matchup, Ottoman versus English, there are multiple ways of playing this matchup as the Ottoman. However, as we see that there is no gathering of stone, that there is no military school, we can very likely expect a fast castle age. Fast castle age, why is that versus the English? Because the English usually, if they go for pressure in the feudal age, it's based on longbows. It can be pretty easily denied with a few sipais. You can very easily like delay that as the Ottoman. And one of the things that the English, at least on this patch, have an hard time dealing with is a very fast transition into Castle Age and then having some knights hinting the field. And that's something that the Ottoman can do very easily. We can see that the landmark is going down behind the TC. I'm expecting maybe a tower or something here in order to secure the position if he's going for a fast castle, but that's not what he's doing. He's gonna go for a fast feudal age into double military school, I believe, and that way he's gonna be able to spam CPIs for free as soon as possible. There is very little value from a spearman in the Dark Age from the English player, the Ottoman player, and that's why the military school in the Dark Age is not that useful. You will prefer a military school in the feudal age, and that's what Szalami is going for. I really like this small but very meaningful and very thoughtful adaptation here to the matchup. On this side, Snoopa, once again, multiple ways of playing the matchup. You can try to play the matchup defensively, go for 2 TCs into a castle age transition. You can try to go for a fast castle transition, and I think we can see that's a 2 TC that is coming up. 2 TC that is coming up. Usually, you don't want to be aggressive against the Ottoman. Why? Because Sipais are extremely good at cutting your reinforcements of longbowmen, and you are going to need longbowmen in order to push into an Ottoman base. So in order to push as the English. So yeah, there is really no point basically trying to go for a feudal age aggression, especially the meta is going to come out. The meta is going to make it so the troop of the Ottoman are more tanky against your archers, like against your longbowmen. So really, like longbow pressure, we may see 2 longbows, but I'm not expecting a lot more. You know, because usually it doesn't really work against Ottoman. Because of the feature of the sieve in itself. So now we can expect military schools. That's what I'm expecting right now. At least one or two military schools, and then probably a stable. Or is he gonna go into a fast TC? We can see a stable is coming down, and he's gonna go into a fast second TC. Is that what is happening right now? I would be very, very surprised if that's the case. We can see a little lack of food gathering from Szalami, but that's fine. It has been corrected. And now we can see the longbows starting to rally. 3 longbows. I believe you should stop there and go for your second TC. That's what is happening. Is Szalami going to react with a Sipai on his own? I'm fully expecting a Sipai at that point. It's just that he doesn't have enough food. He just transitioned a few villagers on food in order to get it as quick as possible. Is Szalami gonna try to go for 450 stone or 500 stone, which will indicate just enough for a second TC and extra military schools, basically? We can see a play that is being done by the English more and more, and that's what I would love to call the camp play. Basically, you put your longbows in a position that is that is a pain in the ass. Let's say it clearly to your opponent, and you go for those little phalanx, and now you are denying the resources. Basically, think of it as your longbowmen become kind of a tower. Okay, that's the way to think about it. That's what this is doing. And that's really, really, really cool. Expansion here on the deer and on the gold. That's an excellent spot here for Snoopa. And he's back on stone. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I wasn't expecting this. Are we going to see a 3TC into White Tower? Is that what we are going to see? I'm very curious right now. Very, very curious. We can see the Sipais are gonna deal with the longbows. That's it. Second TC is coming up. I was expecting a more aggressive TC, maybe towards here, but no. He's gonna go defensive. Very, very surprising since I believe he knows. I believe Szalami must know that stone was gathered here. And so he must expect a second TC coming here, especially as we see the deer have moved. So I'm very surprised by this extremely safe second TC. I would have expected a more aggressive second TC. The first meta point is coming up. Vizier point, sorry, and we can see it is going to be Anatolian Hills for the extra ship. The boomy option, I like it. Is Snoopa still on stone? No, he's not. Okay. So that's going to be a fast castle transition, I believe. Fast castle transition, yeah or nay? Because we can see a few pikemen. I believe this is just to deter the Sipais. But I'm fully expecting a castle age transition at that point. On both sides, to be fair. Because there is no real point for both of those thieves to try to fight into feudal age. Like there is no clear advantage into feudal age. Basically, the Ottoman wants to go into castle age because that's the weak point of the English, and the English doesn't want to camp into feudal age because then it exposes him in for a castle age timing. So both of the players are pretty much forced into going castle age because the Ottoman player wants to. So I'm fully expecting a castle age transition here. But that's not what we see yet from Snoopa, which is very interesting. He's going for a lot of wood. I believe that's for a farm transition. I'm not sure. Is it for a farm transition or not? I'm surprised by this amount of wood being gathered, while his opponent is going straight into a fast castle, which I really like. Against the English, that's what you want to do. And Snoopa doesn't want to waste any time in that feudal age, because if he wastes too much time with gathering that much wood into the feudal age, oof, that's going to be a problem. Very, very shortly, that's going to be a problem because knights are going to come in, and there is not a lot that English can do against knights in the early castle age. We can see the farms are coming in from the side of Snoopa, so that's what it was for. All that wood was for the farm. Interesting though to go for those farms when you have control over hunts. I'm not sure you want to delay your castle age basically for those farms, but that's the choice of Snoopa. Is it gonna be punished by Szalami? That's the big question right now. We can see Szalami is going straight into the castle age. And now I'm expecting triple military school, as we can see on the top, probably a fourth because of the Vizier point, and 4 military school around this with a blacksmith, and boom, 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 it is gonna start to spam some knights. You know that like when you get the extra Vizier point, you can first get an extra military school, and then you can make them so they can train knights. I'm expecting them to train probably men at arms at first, and then transition into knights in order to put as much pressure on the English player. Snoopa is finally starting his transition into Castle Edge here. Is it going to be too late, though? That's the big question to me. Is it going to be too slow? Is it going to be too late? We are going to see in a few seconds, because the transition is finally coming. Military schools are coming up, as expected, on the side of Szalami. And it's all gonna go extremely fast from there. Basically, on the side of Szalami, he needs to go fast. Now, boom, 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 boom. It needs to like, the game needs to speed up right here, right now, on the side of Szalami. So we can see he has went for fieldworks. Okay, I love this. I absolutely love this. So instead of going for the extra military school, instead of going for all of this, he's gonna go into fieldworks in order to try to get the relics. However, Snoopa very, very wisely anticipates the move and basically moves his units in order to deny such a play. That monk, is it gonna survive? Yes, the Imam is gonna survive. The second Imam is gonna head south. Very likely, is he gonna heal the Imam before moving out? No, he's just moving out. Very good reaction by Snoopa. As soon as he sees the castle edge, he's going into walls. Once again, walls are very efficient against knights. They are also quite good against men-at-arms because they don't have as much siege damage compared to their cost. And a white tower, defensive white tower is coming up. I really like this from the side of Snoopa because basically there was kind of a timing on the side of Szalami, and Snoopa is just saying, nope, no. There is no timing for you, my friend. And on the side of Szalami now, it's about identifying this and trying to go for more grid, basically, because you are not going to be able to push this early into Castle Age. So you need to either transition into a grid that is going to lead to a late Castle Age push, or no. Oh! Oh! It hurts! It hurts! Ay, it hurts. So, as I was saying, Szalami, is he going to transition into a late Castle Age timing, or is he going to go for a very big boom and try to basically out-imperial his opponent? I really think out-imperialing an English player is not a very good move. However, I'm expecting a full build-up into a big timing push around the 18-minute mark. We can expect something around the 18-minute mark on the side of Szalami. His opponent Snoopa is fully aware of this, and that's why we can see all of those walls coming up, trying to secure. He is securing the hunt, he's securing extra berries, not like you care that much as the English. The hunt is interesting, the berries are not. The gold here, he has a stone mine at the back, he has a second stone mine here that has already been used a little bit, but not that much. So, very good securing, let's say, of the resources here by Snoopa, and kind of a forward base is coming up by Szalami. I'm just gonna take a sip of water. Because yeah, my voice was starting to struggle. I think you could hear that. So we can see the knight doing some vision denial, very good. We can see Szalami skirting and prodding in front of his opponent base. He cannot push into this, so really it's about building up slowly, getting those relics, trying to boom more than your opponent. The knights are coming out from the side of Snoopa in order to deny the relic gathering. Very good. We can see some villagers moving onto the map in order to get that food. That's why I was a bit perplexed about that town center here. It would have been so much better at that point into the game, but I guess he was trying to play safe into the feudal age, which I understand as well. We can see a big knight transition is coming, and we have a build up towards it doesn't seem like Szalami wants to go into a timing push. It seems like he wants to go into a very map control heavy game plan, which works as well. Please, not a second one. Aye, Szalami. Ah, I'm looking away. Poor villager. No. There you go. So, Szalami doesn't look like he's building into a timing. However, he's clearly building into map control. He's making a lot of knights. So clearly he wants to contest the map control. Now we start to see the racks. And with racks, I'm expecting some kind of build up towards actually a push. Also, we can see crossbowmen coming up behind. So clearly this is slowly but very surely building up into a push. It's just that Szalami is taking kind of a side quest into I want to control the map with more knights, which is very, very fine, which he needs to do because his opponent is playing that game as well. So when your opponent is trying to retake map control, you need to try to deny that map control with your own knights. When your opponent make knights, the best counter to knights is knights. When it comes to try to play the map control game, okay, knights, that's it. Don't try to go for anything else. Like you do not contest knights with crossbows when it comes to map control. You do not contest knights with pikemen when it comes to map control. When it comes to fighting, sure, but not when it comes to map control. That's two very different things. I like to see that Szalami is not massing at home, he's massing in front of his opponent base, which allow him to potentially deny those kind of expansion of his opponent. Because really, all the English player wants to do right now is try to expand on with some outposts in some, you know, a bit forward position. And then it makes it very awkward because with the attack speed buff and all, like it's hard to fight the English under their outposts when they have the network of castle or network of citadel buff. So really, right now, it's about trying to deny basically those little expansions from the English player. We can see that wolf once again. Whoa, whoa! I didn't saw that coming. Damn. Wait. Wait. Tread bags on the side of Szalami. Very interesting. Oh, however, it has been discovered. It has been discovered. Oh, it's going from better to worse for Szalami right there. Ay. Knights. Are the knights coming on the side of Szalami? Are the reinforcement coming towards that soft side? I'm not sure. He is actually fortifying the top side. Okay, I'm very interesting right now. Very interested. Okay. So is he gonna redirect his trade towards the top? I don't think so because his market is set it up here. He needs to retake control of that soft side. That's for sure. We can see some Janissaries are starting to come up. Is it? Yes, some military school, just some Janissaries coming up. And the push at the front, sorry, my bad. I missed that. As the push was coming at the back of his trading line, Szalami is pushing into his opponent base. Oof, Snoopa is taking a lot of damage right there. Too much armor and not enough units to deal with it. Basically, that's the problem of English. They don't have a good access. It's basically expensive for them to go into crossbows. And right there, Snoopa is going to take a hit because up until now, only military has died, but that's it. The military is dead, and now you want to take those knights. 4 knights here, 4 knights into that farming echo, 4 knights around the south on that gold mine. That's it. Like, you want to spread your knights to deal as much damage as possible. Don't keep them as a ball right there. Like, there you go. Thank you, Szalami. Split your knights. Try to hit on multiple sides because that's how you do the most economical damage. You don't need to basically win that engagement anymore. There is no army on the side of Snoopa. Just divert your forces and try to do as much eco damage as possible right now. That's all you have to do. The knights at the north being a little bit distracted, but still doing some kills. 15 kills on the side of Szalami. 12 kills on the side of Snoopa. Is Snoopa still killing villagers? No, he isn't. He has taken his troops back, basically. And on the back of this, Szalami is going for the Great Wall of Ottomans. Great Wall of Constantinople, maybe? That's what it is. And he's keeping his opponent busy with a little bit of a push at the front. But really, what's happening right now is the eco damage has been done. He's getting for that big wall at the back, really, that is going to be extremely painful for his opponent. And the trade is going up behind. We can see, oh, and it's going to go into a lot more trade very, very soon, my boys. Oh, yeah, and girls. That's going to hurt. Snoopa probably lose the game on that one. Because, like, he wasn't expecting that push. He was probably busy, like, trying to deal with the south. And suddenly, boom, Szalami bursts through at the front and just do a ton of damage into his eco. Idle absolutely everything. Avoiding, by the way, the white tower, which I really, really like. And we can see, like, right there, a lot of pikemen, some Janissaries. That mass of knights, it is not going to do a lot right there, I believe, because that's too many units for those knights to really deal with. They're doing some damage, though, because for now, at least Szalami wasn't fighting. That's it. Szalami is going to fight the army, and as you can see, now the knights are starting to take damage. Once again, trading armies at this point. Snoopa, he needs to trade armies in order to try to keep this. Szalami is just throwing armies in order to gain time for his trade to come up. Like all of this, for Szalami, this doesn't really matter. Is this TC gonna go down or not? I don't really care. Are my units gonna die or not? I don't really care. Like you can see, he's not even microing right there. He's just rallying units. The thing here is to not bleed. There you go. You see? Szalami understands. Okay, that's it. The damage has been done. I have done what I wanted to do. Let's not overcommit. Let's not waste too many resources. Let's not give back initiative to my opponent. I'm just gonna regroup as I don't need to do more, and my advantage has been taken. That's it. I have done everything I wanted at the back. I am in a huge lead. I don't need to overcommit. Very, very, very good play here by Szalami. I love it, really. I absolutely love it. So now the question is Szalami going to go into some sort of keep drops at the front? I would love to see a keep around here. I would love to see a keep around here or around here. Is he going to go into some sort of fortification? I love to see this, by the way, going for this gold mine very early into the game, so later on he can fall back onto his back golds. I really, really like this. Going for the side golds before and then come back onto the back gold as the game progresses. We can see a lot of map control being put down from the side of Szalami. So I really like what Szalami is doing right now. He's fortifying the map. Remember what I said? I told you about the Kai Pass model in some of my videos, some of my previous stream. Basically, control, think of game plan and map control. You have then initiative with the eye. Initiative, where is the game gonna head next? Then you have pace, then you have attrition, and finally you have surrender. What Szalami is doing right now is using his initiative and raising the pace in order to secure control of the map, further control of the map, and to truly consolidate that control of the map. Herbal medicine is coming in. Fieldwork imams are going to do wonder onto those armies, really making sure that they are buffed. And now Szalami is going to enter into an attrition phase. He's going to try to keep his opponent into his base to pin him. We can see a push onto that sacred site here. He's also denying the expansion on the left side of the map where all the big golds and stone mines are, trying to make his opponent starve, basically. We can see another push. He's going to burst the door open once more, Szalami, that is. What is going to be the reaction from Snoopa? I'm not sure Snoopa can actually react. He doesn't have that big of a military, and the quality of the military is very, very different, because those Janissaries are on the field, and they are a very strong Castle Age unit, especially against those knights. The thing is, we have longbows on the side of the English, which are an excellent counter to Janissaries, because Janissaries take twice the amount of damage. However, we can see the knights are rampaging at the back. All of this doesn't really matter. Once again, Szalami can throw some resources. What matters is this, the economic damage that is being dealt, while Szalami is still building traders, 28 traders. I'm expecting an Imperial Age transition very soon on the side of Szalami. However, once again, Szalami, you need to regroup. There you go, that's what he's doing. Regroup your units, don't overcommit. This is doing enough damage. What you don't want to is to lose all of your army and give basically a comeback chance to your opponent. That's what you don't want to do. So he needs to regroup. He needs to not bleed too many units. I'm not sure that fight is that good, by the way. Is he gonna win it? I think he's gonna win it. Yeah, he is. Damn, boy. That's a really good fight, actually. He's winning this fight, which I'm very surprised, by the way. I believe that's because of the armor, just the amount of armor on that front, plus the meta drum here doing wonder, while his opponent was probably busy microing versus the knights at the back. However, Szalami, don't overcommit, because now the reinforcements are coming. He's not gonna overcommit, and he's probably gonna come back. Is Szalami gonna go into a fast? Is he gonna go into an Imperial Age transition? I wouldn't be surprised. Keep drop exactly as expected towards the middle of the map in order to really fortify the position, and I really love this. We can see also that the imams have gone down, which was severely hindering the ability for Szalami to keep pushing. Like those imams, especially with the fieldworks technology, let's say the fieldwork technology, really do wonder. What we can see here is that that's why you wall, because walls and static map control allows you, when you lose initiative, to buy yourself those few seconds Are those few seconds going to be enough to get that keep? You see, that's exactly what I was talking about. You need to be careful not to lose the initiative because this can happen afterwards. However, those walls, those static defense makes it so it's harder to punish you, and I believe it's going to be too hard. This keep is going to go up, and as soon as it is up, boom, that sign, the middle of the map is secured. This place cannot be contested anymore by the English. There you go. Now the English has to come back because all this part of his army is extremely susceptible to fire from that keep. So that's it. Map is secured, and as we can see on the other side, trying to go for a keep as well on the side of Snoopa, but since he has no static defense, is he gonna be able to get that keep? I believe so, because the cleanup wasn't clean enough, let's say, on the side of Szalami. But you can see what I meant by you don't want to bleed units, because that's what can happen. You can basically, there can be a pushback on you, which can like really hurt you. But that's where the static defense come in, because it buys you those few seconds that you need in order to basically like recompose, refine your footing. And that's exactly what happened there. You can see once again the walls are giving time to Szalami in order to basically find his footing, in order to rotate his army, in order to prepare for the push where it is going to be. We can see a second keep is coming up. Is his opponent gonna build trebs? Not yet, not yet. No trebuchet yet. We can see another keep was coming up here on the side of Szalami. He hasn't cancelled this keep, so he is willing to take that fight and to try to get that keep drop. Yes, he's gonna go for that keep drop and take the fight at the front. Is it gonna work? Like, this could be a comeback on the side of Snoopa if he manages to cancel that keep and if he manages to win that fight. However, I think it's not gonna be it, because there is just too much. There is simply too much on the side of Szalami, and there is no network of castle this time. So the army of Snoopa is a lot less menacing. And as we can see, that's another cleanup. This keep is gonna go up. This keep is gonna go up. All the front side is going to be fortified, and behind this, I'm expecting Imperial Age transition on both sides. Especially, there you go, on the side of Snoopa in order to get some trebuchet, and on the side of Szalami in order to make all that trade line big. As soon as those keep are up, I'm fully expecting an Imperial Age transition on the side of Szalami. I really like what Snoopa is doing, though, trying to go for that transition as well. He doesn't really have a choice. Is it safe? No. Hell the fuck no, it's not safe. Does he have to do it? Yes, 100%. Because if he is not Imperial, he is not gonna compete with his opponent. Like, let's be real clear. So he needs that Imperial Age. It may some doom for him. What I mean is that he may lose from this play. But who cares? If he doesn't make this play, he's gonna lose anyway. So he must do this play. I'm fully expecting a second keep somewhere around here. By the way, just in order to boost those traders. Remember that landmark, it is gonna boost those traders. Those traders are gonna run extra fast thanks to this landmark when they come next to keeps. So there we go. No boiling oil yet, as we can see. On either side, by the way, no boiling oil yet. We can see some mangonels are coming up on the side of the English. So Snoopa is going to go into a mangonel composition in order to try to stop his opponent. And we can expect the Wingard Palace to immediately start training those Wingard army. There you go. Wingard army are coming up. And we can also expect, there you go, enclosure to come up. So that's it. English are going to be online. Is it going to be enough, though? Because on the side of Szalami, we're strong. Very strong on the side of Szalami. We can expect Siege Workshop being thrown down, and we can expect, as soon as possible, some great bombards coming up. One of the great features of the Ottoman, when they are that far ahead into the game, especially when they have that trade, is that they have enough gold to afford those great bombards, to afford those Janissaries. We can expect the double upgrade on the Janissaries to come up extremely quick as well. And from there, it's really hard in the very late game. Like, Ottomans, the thing is, if they don't have trade, they don't have a very good Imperial Age. If they have trade, that's an entirely different beast. We can see a fight at the front. I'm not expecting too much happening from this. Mainly trading some armies. And I think, yeah, there you go. Szalami needs to be careful, because that's one way to lose this game is to throw those armies. Like it's not your moment, Salami. Basically, especially under all of that static defense, you are going to need some heavy siege. Like, we are at a point into the game, you cannot really trade versus English. They have those boosted men at arms with a ton of armor, as you can see. They are gonna last for days. So you need to transition into those elite janissaries. There you go. You need to transition into those great bombards, those trebuchets if you want to play it safe. But you need to transition into that real late game army composition. I would also like to see what visor point Salami has gone for. On the side of Snoopa, that's pretty much the same. You want to go slow? We can see that's what I wanted to see. Siege crew. Siege crew is up. And that's going to make a huge difference coming into that late game. Why? Because Siege Crew is going to make the Great Bombards a lot more dangerous. It's going to make those Springles as well a lot more dangerous because they're going to have the first shot. And having the first shot in the late game is very, very important. We can see the first treb from the Wingard army is finally coming out. The Wingard Palace constantly queuing, which is perfect. Does that treb already has his upgrade? I wonder. Does it see the tile range? It doesn't have upgrades yet, so we need those upgrades. You know, the one that makes it so the damage splashes, and the one that makes it so you do extra damage to basically everything because you are a trebuchet. So we can see Snoopa is gonna try to gain some time. That's something that you can do as the defender very often, is try to go from some raids on the side. That's a lot of units though, to go for a small raid, but the goal is to raid on the side in order, and you can see the second keep exactly where we were expecting it to be, just in order to boost, and the third keep at the back. Whoa, that's a lot of keep. But little raids, basically just in order to try to gain some time, just in order to try to divert some attention from his opponent, to divert some IPM. That's a really good play that you can do when you are on the defensive. It's not hard to do, just rally units from your racks and that's it, it's going to do it. And that's why you want some walls on the other side of that in order to be able to react to exactly that kind of play and to not lose control of the pace, to not lose control of the map because of exactly this, okay? Like that's the trap basically. And we can see the siege is coming. There you go. So we have the Springles coming in, we have the Great Bombards coming in, and yep, the late game is coming. That's gonna hurt, guys. That's gonna hurt. Those Great Bombards, they crazy. Wait, does it work? I wanna know. If you put imams into that, so they boost the freaking thing, do they heal? Do they heal as well? I wanna know. If that's the case, that's awesome. I wanna know. Does it work? Please take some damage somewhere. Someone take damage, please. Oh, the Great Bombard. Isn't that satisfying though? Like, people wonder sometimes, why do people love playing Chinese or love playing Ottoman? That's why. We want some big cannons, guys. It's all about size anyway, you know it. And that's it. So sadly, there are too many imams around here for me to know if those two imams are the ones that are actually doing the healing. Wait, look at this guy. He's gonna come near. Is he gonna come near enough? Please, please, come near enough. It's not healing. It's not healing, so it doesn't work. Okay, it doesn't work. It doesn't heal if they are in garrison of the thing. Okay, that's interesting. However, it's really cool because that way you can still unpack your imams as the fight is finished in order to heal everyone. I love this. I love this. And we can see the Great Bombard safely behind with the, oh, they called already Springles, trying to deal some damage on the siege of his opponent. And right now, Salami has a big, huge army, and he's trying to push at the front slowly but surely, denying the siege of his opponent. And for now, Snoopa is not ready yet. He is not ready yet. He doesn't have enough trebs in order to deal with his opponent. He just lose 2 trebs. That's probably game losing right there. You don't want to lose your trebs. Your trebs as the English, you need to slowly but very surely go to that six trebs. And that way they basically become range mangonels. But we can see here that he just lose 3 trebs. And so that siege, that treb threshold basically has been pushed back again by Snoopa, and now by Salami, and now Snoopa is gonna need 10 more minutes in order to recover from this when it comes to his treb count. he won't have 10 minutes, let me tell you, because Salami is coming up with an extra keep. That keep, it's gonna have the boiling oil, and as soon as that keep is going up, basically it's GG. Like, let's be clear, especially if those great bombards can position themselves in order to start dealing some damage to all that infrastructure. I really like this, basically keeping the units busy while you do some damage with your siege on all of that infrastructure. Don't go for the units, guys. Go for the buildings. The buildings are what is important. We can see the keep is going up, and I wouldn't be surprised if Snoopa is gonna tap out real soon. We can see he's still trying to go for some counter attacks right now in order to divert attention from his opponent. But I'm pretty sure at this point, Salami doesn't really care. He's just gonna push in. He's just gonna deal as much damage as he can. And we can see the great bombards. Boom, boom. Oh, listen. Oh, yes. Every time you hear those two shots, something is going down. Oof. There you go. You know, it's like a drum beat. Boom, boom. Hey. It's like music to my ears. Boom, boom. There you go. And Salami right now, he's gonna win this game. I don't see a comeback. I don't see a comeback from Snoopa. Snoopa trying his hardest, but the bombards are keep still pushing. The entire infrastructure of Snoopa is slowly crumbling. This keep is the next target. Only 2 bombards, guys. Doesn't need more, but that's enough with a few springles. A ton of Janissaries fully upgraded as well, doing massive damage with the help of the metas. Janissaries are gonna get buffed, by the way, guys. Next patch, I cannot wait. With a little extra attack speed, basically. We can see the bombard still moving in, going for the landmarks now. That's the second landmark is going to go down. That's the console hall that is going to go down after the white tower. Is Salami going to go only for the landmarks from now? Is he going to try to landmark snap? We can see that the wingard is really far behind though. And that's it. GG being called by Snoopa. Really, really cool game. Really cool game. A very good back and forth basically between both players. We can see though very good control by Salami. At no points did he left an opening for Snoopa, and I really, really like this. He took control of the game and never let it go, basically. And I really, really like this. I hope you appreciate this, guys. I'm just gonna go take a quick break if you are on stream. If you're on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, like, and share the video, comment. If you have any feedback, I'm more than welcome in chat, guys, on Twitch. Make sure to share your feedback on the cast. I'm trying to improve every cast one after the other, trying to mix analytical viewpoint and entertainment. I hope it's going better and better. And yeah, I see you for the next game on stream. You have 2 more games to cast this morning from Salami versus Snoopa. We still have 2 more games to go. See ya, guys. Bye bye. On YouTube, on Twitch, we stay here.